Hi guys, how are you? It's just Steve here. I want to show you a very effective hamstring stretch that you can do. Now, there's going to be different reasons why you might want to stretch your hamstrings. A lot of people who have a bad back, or say have prolapsed discs or a bulging disc, and maybe not even having an actual back injury, you might just find that when you're doing specific movements such as deadlifts or squats, that you find it hard to keep your lower back in position. And what I mean by that, I don't know if you can be able to see me very well here, but quite often when people lower themselves down, their lower back starts to tuck under and they get this curve here, especially as they lean down to get something. If you reach down to the floor and your lower back's curving or the lumbar spine's curving, one of the reasons, and I'm saying one because there can be multiple, can be a result of tight hamstrings. It can also be neurological in the sense that you just haven't trained yourself to move in a certain way, paying attention to your lower back position. Also, if you're a runner or a sprinter, or you do a lot of training generally, you might find that your hamstrings start to tighten up, and there is also a risk of actually injuring the hamstring. If you are a sprinter and you sprint very fast and your hamstrings are tight, there's a good chance that you're going to strain them. So stretching your hamstrings is highly important. Now, I'm going to use a dressing gown rope here. You can use a belt. That can be quite harsh on the back of your leg. Or you can buy yourself a yoga strap. That's probably the best thing. But if you haven't got one, you can use something like this. And this is why I'm using this today, to show you how easy it is. Now, all you're going to do is you're going to lay down, place a strap or the belt or whatever it is you're using, ideally around the top of your foot. Lay down in a relaxed state and gently lift the leg up. Now, I was talking to you a moment ago about your lower back position, explaining to you that one of the reasons you might have tight hamstrings is that when you're moving, your lumbar spine or your pelvis, shall I say, is tucking under, causing your lumbar spine to become curved. Now, if you're stretching your hamstring and you compress your lower back down into the floor, you're not actually getting more range of movement in your hamstring. All you're doing is moving your pelvis to create an illusion of more range of movement. And if you are stretching your hamstrings because you have got a disc problem, you're going to find that could aggravate it. So again, be aware that your lower back doesn't move while you're stretching your leg. Now also, you want to be able to take deep breaths. So therefore, if the stretch is too intense, you're going to find that you want to hold your breath. So you need to be able to take deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. So from a perceived exertion, I'd say that the stretch wants to be at around 6 or tops 7 out of 10. If you went to sort of a 9 or 10, the chances are your leg's going to start to shake, and it's going to make the muscle want to tighten up, and you're going to be fighting against it. So you want to be able to take roughly 12 controlled breaths at least, but to be perfectly honest with you, you can stay here for a while if you want. If you want to do this for 2 minutes, it's not a bad thing. And you may find that during the stretch, you feel the actual muscle loosen off a little bit, or the intensity die down. Well, then, as you exhale, you can just take it a little bit further if you wish. Another little tip, try to avoid having your knee bent. If your knee's bent, you're not stretching the whole fascia. So what I mean by that is, we're not just stretching the hamstring, we are actually stretching the calf as well, but we're also stretching the fascia that encases the muscle all through the leg. So if we start bending the knee, we're not going to get the added benefit of having it straight while stretching the calf, but also stretching all the connective tissue as well. But if the stretch is too intense, you're going to find that you're going to put too much tension on the tendons, and that's not good either. So keep the stretch gentle, don't rush it, don't do it when you've only got a couple of minutes, do it, say, at the end of the day when you've got plenty of time and you can just relax, you're in a very calm state and relax into it. Excuse me. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.